It's not long, I think it's like 4 minutes, or something like that. And I'll go from there. 4 minutes, yeah.
In the fertile valleys of the Yellow River, a civilization emerged that would shape the course of history for thousands of years. A civilization that gave us the Great Wall, Confucianism, and the Silk Road. This is ancient China, a society that rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most enduring and influential cultures in human history. But how did this civilization begin? What secrets did it hold? And how did it survive for millennia while others fell? Join us as we explore the rise and fall of the Yellow River civilization, a tale of innovation, resilience, and timeless legacy. From the legendary Xia dynasty to the golden age of the Han dynasty, this is the story of ancient China, a journey through time, culture, and indomitable spirit of a people. The story of ancient China begins along the banks of the Yellow River, where the fertile soil and abundant water allowed early farmers to thrive. According to legend, the Xia dynasty was founded by Yu the Great, a heroic figure who tamed the flooding rivers and brought order to the land. While the Xia dynasty is often considered semi-legendary, archaeological evidence suggests that it laid the foundation for Chinese civilization. The people of the Xia developed early forms of writing, bronze working, and agriculture, setting the stage for the dynasties that followed. By 1600 BCE, the Shang dynasty had risen to power, marking the beginning of China's Bronze Age. The Shang were master craftsmen, producing intricate bronze vessels, weapons, and tools that showcase their advanced metallurgical skills. The Shang also developed oracle bone writing, one of the earliest forms of Chinese script. These inscriptions, carved onto turtle shells and animal bones, provide a glimpse into the beliefs, rituals, and daily life of the Shang people. The Zhou dynasty overthrew the Shang in 1046 BCE, introducing the concept of the mandate of heaven, the idea that rulers were chosen by divine will. This philosophy would shape Chinese political thought for centuries. During the Zhou dynasty, China entered the Iron Age, revolutionizing agriculture and warfare. The Zhou also saw the rise of Confucianism and Taoism, two philosophies that would profoundly influence Chinese culture and society. In 221 BCE, Qin Shi Huang united China under a single ruler, founding the Qin dynasty. Known as the first emperor, Qin Shi Huang standardized weights, measures, and writing, laying the foundation for a unified Chinese state. The Qin dynasty is best known for the Terracotta Army, a vast collection of life-size clay soldiers buried with the emperor to protect him in the afterlife. The dynasty also began construction of the Great Wall, a monumental feat of engineering designed to protect China from northern invaders. The Han dynasty is often considered the golden age of ancient China. Under Han rule, China experienced unprecedented prosperity, cultural flourishing, and technological innovation. The Han expanded China's borders, established the Silk Road, and promoted Confucianism as the state ideology. They also made groundbreaking advancements in science, medicine, and agriculture, cementing China's place as a global superpower. Despite its achievements, the Han dynasty eventually fell due to internal strife, peasant rebellions, and invasions by nomadic tribes. The collapse of the Han marked the end of ancient China's golden age and the beginning of a period of division and turmoil. Yet, the legacy of ancient China endured. Its innovations, philosophies, and cultural achievements would influence not only China, but the entire world for centuries to come. So what do you think? Was ancient China the greatest civilization of the ancient world? What lessons can we learn from its rise and fall? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the ancient world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. Until next time, stay curious, and remember, the past is never truly lost. It lives on in the stories we tell and the discoveries we make.
Tell me, or just think about, tell me what you think about civilization and rivers. What's something you know about civilizations and rivers and how they help? So why would a river be important to farming, cities, and government?
Looks like for,
Yeah.
like, government, like we were bad or good. Cause like, for we, you, for the city is,
Yeah, yeah, good, good. What about you? Mr. Jackson? What's your thoughts on water rivers and civilization, how they interact? And how does it help? Now there's, Mr. Not David Miller, he had a good point when he said, clean water. So rivers and all those things, water needs to be clean to the point, so. Saw that they saw rice fields and things, like that. The water get to those rice fields, so we have little trenches that we clean. So they, the water runs through it. Actually feed the plants, nourish the plants, plus people need water. It's gonna be. We said you want clean water, so you want to have clean. Polluted. I like how you said that, it's separated clean. Polluted water, water can't be polluted. What about the water? Y'all drink water? Y'all drink city water? Y'all got country, y'all got weddings.
see,
City water? Yes, yes, you live out the country? Yeah, that's what, I don't particularly like city water. It has a different taste to it. I always came up drinking well water. They dig down in the ground, well, the water comes from the ground, well, it goes through. I know nowadays, you get a lot of, it's, I'm gonna say erosion. And then, so there's sometimes in the country, the water be brown, the water gets low, but you can put like filter on there, it comes through.
but it, like, look at, if the water in the country, like, the same, like,
If it smells, you got a problem there. You probably need to check the pipes, or you getting some. Mud.
oh, cause my dad, first, when he first went out there, he did it. He had to put stuff in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's really,
Yeah, it was polluted, it was something
yeah.
coming from somewhere. Yeah, if this smells, or was this brown or something, I wouldn't drink. Again, that's what, now they put filters on these pumps outside.
So, city water, it's real.
It's brown. I won't mess with it. I particularly, well, you know, with city water, just like you put that toilet, you put something in the sink, it goes down these drains and goes to a plant. Plant cleans the water and it's just recycled. They say it's clean. Put chlorine, all that stuff, and they clean it, but in the old days like this, it's cleaning the water, you had to go find a fresh water source. Where the water was coming. Usually they don't drink the river from the water from the river, they bathe in, they plants, for plants. Good, good, that's a great observation. That was good. All right, so now we're gonna look at the map of the Yellow River. So this is a map of town right here. You got all the town. You see this line right here, that's the Yellow River. Doesn't look like much on this map. It's everywhere. But so I found another map that actually helps us, and you can see how the progress is on. So this is the Yellow River right here. This is a map of the whole city where the Yellow River goes. And what it does is pretty cool because we scroll down. Let's scroll this. Yeah, let's scroll. So now, so this is a satellite image that shows the Yellow River before it flooded. So I have took me a minute to realize the difference. See if y'all can pick it out. So just take a minute, look at that map, and I'm gonna scroll to where it's flooded. Point out where it floods at. And then look at it. Get to the geographic down, see the road, and the line, and all that stuff. Then you go. Now it's a shut satellite image of Yellow River after the flood. You see the difference? Where you see the difference there? Yeah, so we look at all this is flooded now. That flooded. I go back to it so you see that? That's cool. It's not flooded right now. That river and all that stuff start coming in, that water start coming in, that mud and stuff and rains real. Now all that's just flooded. Flooded. Y'all been in the flood? The flood? I know when I was a kid.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Yeah, you got a big drain pipe, you got a big ditch, I had a big ditch, so it's my house, with a big ditch there, and then it was some land. The rain real bad, all the water from next to that. Y'all been play in it?
I remember one time, it's like, we stay up there, we stay in apartments, right? And it's like a circle, like, and then like, nobody couldn't get out, because like, where like, the exit was, like, get out the apartment building, it was like a big old water, point. It was a lot of water, like, coming in.
Y'all stuck?
But,
For days?
not that I put up days, but I thought one time I had ranked real heavy.
Yeah. Got stuck there. Or- Y'all playing? You ain't go outside and play?
Now, one time was at my grandma's,
No.
we was playing.
Yeah, break. We had a hurricane. It was like a big thing. And somebody had an open roof. They got it fitted.
For playing in the water?
Yeah, it got. We had. That's what I had. Film. But they was like, it was a big pool, like pool of water.
Yeah, you don't know what's in that water. Good, my baby, that water coming from everywhere. Yeah, yeah. You get really affected. But I thought that was a cool little map, so you see different how it flows and everything from settle. Alright, so now we're gonna do, we're gonna read this short passage here. We're gonna take turns, so I'm gonna read paragraphs 2 and 4. I want y'all to read 1 and 3. So now, as you see the bold words are some vocabulary words. We're trying to get, have a problem pronouncing words, okay? But that's the best way to take it. Chinese, so we're gonna read out loud, just us here. We're gonna start with Miller.
Yeah. Wonderful in ancient China. People live in
I don't sound.
the dynasty. Many stories say first dynasty, but we are not sure if it was all of it is true. A leader named you, the great hill, stopped big floods that occurred forms in home. We were irrigation system, water where it was needed to rich yellow soil called the North Hill Former School Crop because of you hard work. People made a king and this became a monarchy where a king or queen rules. After that, his family member became rulers too.
Good. Great job reading. That's good. We got 4 different, vocabulary words, man. I'll read it next. When farmers could grow extra food called a surplus, people had more to eat and could do other jobs. Some people helped run the government, which is called a bureaucracy. Mr. Jackson, you can read this next. I say that.
Shame, this, I'm just be shame people very few enemy to out of the burn. They also had one of the first forms of writing they wrote on Oracle bones to ask questions about the future kings and certainly not be that a lot of power and will to the people in many ways.
Both the Zhang and Shang dynasty helped shape early Chinese culture and taught people new ways to live and work together. Yeah, so this was just a way of integrating it, but it's saying the same thing the video said. It's talking about these two dynasties, how they have to live together, be together, and they both use the Yellow River to help them out to cities, governments, foreign, agriculture, there's natural things like that. So, we go over vocabulary words, right? So the same vocabulary words we saw in the paragraph right here in this one. So we saw the word dynasty. Dynasty is a series of rules from the same family line who pass power from one generation to the next. So that means you gotta, you gotta keep it. You king. So once you die, the power goes to one of your kids. Usually it's the firstborn son. Sometimes it's the daughter, but usually it goes to male to male. But it goes from one generation to the next. It's a dynasty. One rule rules, it goes kind of like Kim Jong-un over there in North Korea. Oh, that's family. Anyone else will get that. Irrigation. A method of supplying water to crops through canals, ditches, or pipes to help them grow. So that's when we talk about big lines in there, that's irrigation. For us, what we see it as, when you're by the big fields, you'll see the big pipes and stuff, they swing in wheels and throw the water out, that's irrigation. Lois, I guess that's how you say it. A fine yellowish store deposited by wind, very fertile and good for farming, famously found in parts of China. Surplus. Surplus is an extra amount of something beyond what is needed, often refers to extra food produced by farmers. So a good way to remember that one, surplus. Why have a surplus of money? Everybody have surplus, right? But since we're talking about these days, we're talking about surplus of food. So back in those days, if you have cows, chickens, food, farmland, that's where your money that you have been rich, wealthy. It wasn't all about money. Kind of wish we could go back in the days. Money, working money. Bronze. Bronze is a strong metal made by combining copper and tin, widely used in ancient tools and weapons. They had bronze shields, spears, swords, anything of that nature. Bronze. That's like when you go metal, go to the Special Olympics Friday, they had gold, silver, and metal. Gold, silver, and bronze awards for the kids. It's pretty cool. I've been special. Pretty cool. I think they had like 50-yard dash, 50-yard wall, softball throw, had a bunch of fools. It was pretty cool to see the kids go out and things, but that's basically the brother. Monarch. Monarch is a form of government led by a king or queen or emperor, where power is usually inherited. Monarchy, so you inherit means like, you get it, so inheritance. You live in your parents' house, they die, you inherit the house, inherit what they do. So that's a form of government. I think that's more like a hanging. Bureaucracy. A system of government in which officials and departments carry out policies and manage administration. So bureaucracy, a system of government in which officials and departments, so we have kind of bureaucracy there. States real different, have Senate, Congress, FBI, get involved a little bit, go down to the state. So that's what the bureaucracy is. World bones. Animal bones of turtle shells used in ancient times to predict the future by interpreting cracked form of the heat. So some would call this more like fortune teller, witchcraft, something like that. That's what they use. They use these bones trying to tell them what was going on. But, yeah, some people might call it witchcraft. Any questions about any of these? We'll go. We'll do some more review. All right. So now we're going to We got a piece, we got here. Y'all can work together in groups, take time, and get great Chromebooks. This is on a Chromebook, your Google Classroom. So you have a definition, so we're gonna keep scrolling here. But if you wanna walk around, come up here and scroll on the board, whatnot, we're gonna do vocabulary match. So we're gonna use the word blanks to fill in the blanks here. Some words will not be used, all right? So some will be used, some won't be used. So we'll do the first one, guys. So a ruler passing power to their church is part of a what? One of them. Dynasty, yeah. Dynasty. So you come over here. We'll pay. Yeah, okay. Dynasty. Let's start right. Dynasty. Yeah, and you just fill in the blanks here, and then that's why you not use all of them, but you know, you got it, cross it out, boom, go on to the next. You're gonna take some time on this, that's gonna rush. When we get that, we'll go over a little bit more other stuff, do some reading, some reviewing of how to say words, using words, those things, make some examples of. Any questions? So just grab your Chromebook, log on, so when you log on, you go, it should say the Google Classroom, the world history. So yeah. See here, you go to classwork. When you get classwork, you see it under here. Let me put my topic on. It should be under there. So you right here, you see river pass, the passage we read, go back, look at that one. So you get an understanding of words, vocabulary right here. Click on vocabulary, click on dots, it'll pull your vocabulary words up. And if you want to do it on computer, you can, but I got sheets here for the mathematics. Go to Google Docs here. You want to do it on Google Docs, type it, just make sure you come in, go to file, make a copy, that way I find a copy on there, you have your own copy, and you type it in, and you type it. Y'all can work together as a group, take the time. Got questions, just ask me, and go from there. Take a few minutes, take the time, we'll be here. That on paper, you're gonna do, so make sure you make a copy of it, so don't copy of that. Y'all doing all right?
Yeah.
Ready? Got it? See. Okay. So we know the first one, we know the first. Honestly, right? We should write them down, because every time I click this thing, it's a photo. The first one. Dynasty. I just look over your post, that's what I do. All right, number two, Mr. Miller.
Irrigation.
Yes, farmers use irrigation to bring water to dry land. Irrigation, good. What's the I for? Good. Mr. Jackson, number three. Yellow fertile soil in northern China is called, see, that was going hard for me, it's still like Lowe's. Yeah, Lois, Lois, Loess, right? Good. Number four. When people produce more food than needed, it's called a what? Mr. No.
Village. Surplus.
Yes, surplus. Yes, that's what I said, surplus. Is it PLUSE? Plus PLUS?
You said it's SURPO.
Oh, it's your racing.
Version.
I'm messing up, my bad. Alright. Number five, Mr. Jackson. Ancient tools were often made from blanket, a mix of copper and tin. Bronze. Yeah. I knew that too, because he was language is different, it's like phone. They tell you the PH sound makes F sound. When you try to sound it out, I'm mixed, I'm staying. Don't take you along because we still understand. Like not, sound, you spell it K-N-F-E, but they say it sound out, it's gonna K the silent, not. That's take K off, you know. Okay, change it just the way it is. Number six, a government led by a king or queen is a, Mr. Miller, monarch. Yes, monarch. That's what it right, you know, A-O-C-H, is it E-R? A-O-R? A-O. Mr. Jackson. Number seven. The system run by officials and departments is called a what? Yeah, we gonna go over how to pronounce it, bureaucracy. I think it's better. Spell that before. Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. Look, man, some days I can pronounce myself. Feel bad. I'm 50 years old. Ancient Chinese priests use what to try to predict the future? Oracle bone, yeah. Oracle bone, yeah. The Oracle bone, man, I'm just gonna run with it. Witchcraft. So, alright, yeah, so we got all the answers, make sure you got the right answer. Yeah, number one is dynasty. Two is irrigation. Three is lowest, the lowest, low E. When people, before surplus. Bronze. Number six is monarchy. Number seven is bureaucracy. And number eight is all bones. Like, so we'll do now. We're gonna practice saying these words. Cause it's part of it. Both, but I'm gonna say it, and have a group one of y'all say it. First word is dynasty. I said, Mr. Miller said, Jackson says, dynasty. Irrigation. I'm gonna pronounce this right now. I'm gonna say Louis. And you know, like for Chinese, not Chinese, but Spanish, we get it.
I'm thinking lose.
You lose. So,
Lowest.
West. Probably look it up. It tell you. We slip right there. See if we pronounce it forward. What is called Google Translate. What is that? That's what it says. It says lowest.
Lowest.
Lowest. I said lowest. That's what it says.
Them names feel like
L-O-I-U-S, lowest.
yeah.
Man, we might go with lowest. That's what it said. It said lowest. We'll do that. Lowest. Surplus. Bronze. Monarch. This is tough. Bureaucracy. Yeah, but I'm messing up too, man. Bureaucracy. Oracle bone. Good. Alright, so, good. Now what to do, get your, laptop. And we'll introduce, so, for each one of these words, you can contact school, use, what we read, for each of these words, write a sentence. You can use, Google. This is Google Doc. Or you can write it pen, paper, whatever you want, you need pencil, paper. Just take take these words. And write a sentence form. Give the definition and the reading of it, make your own sentence. Just a
What is it like? It's a word like overly blue.
overly blue.
Like say like it's like blue, like so clear, like you never seen.
I think it's just good. Well, you ever been to the Bahamas? You ever been like
No,
to the islands like Vegas? Like you can see through.
yeah, like yesterday I was like, I seen this whole river, like it was so, like, I thought it was fake. So like, it was, I never seen it.
Yeah, man.
It was you.
You saw water, you can see through it and
Yeah, I've never seen it. And I thought it was fake.
what lake is that in Measurable? It's the lake in Measurable.
I didn't know, like,
But you saw through
yeah, like I was riding past, like it's just blue, like.
it. I don't know. Honestly. I can look it up, but I know that out there when I've been to the Bahamas and the Caribbean, and out there in Lake and stuff, that water is really, really clear. You can see right through to the bottom, some of those marine ocean there. Maybe it's the salt, even if it can't be something, because lake and river, wow, we have all fresh water. Just till you go to the beach down there, Pioneer. I don't know. Maybe you saw a miracle or something, maybe something like that. Yeah, a few more minutes for lunchtime. You probably won't get finished this 4 minutes. It's fine. Just work on it, we'll come back, we'll continue to work. Need some help with me? Come with a sentence, something. I'm trying to make the sentence, let me demonstrate. So let me do it like this. Use, what is it, find your lowest, that's what you use lowest. Like sentence, lowest. It's a fine yellowish soil deposited by wind, very fertile and good for farming. It's good sentence. Let's do, that's what it is, all right.
Hey, but
There you go. I heard that the use of Lois helps plants grow bigger. So that'd be something like that. So I heard that the use of Lois helps plants grow bigger. Something simple like that. It doesn't have to be anything.
Lunch.
Yeah, we got about 3 minutes. You know, we tell leave about another minute. Again, we'll get you fit mess up and we'll get back.
spring break me.
Oh, boy. I gotta tell my mom. It's. Oh.
Tell me this thing went dead on me, boy. That was a waste, wasn't it? Maybe it got something weak.
Oh, God, you big dog.
God, take everybody out, see.
I'll be like this tall.
They wouldn't be able to kill him. I'm gonna. You listen. You got out, man? You got there with it.